Let me tell you a story that happens every single week in the UK. A homeowner secures planning permission for an extension. A developer gets approval for a new build. Drawings are ready, budgets are approved, everything feels good to go. Then the builder asks, have the planning conditions been discharged? And right after, do you have building regulations approval? Suddenly, excitement turns into stress. Emails start flying, phone calls begin, and the project comes to a stop. Because here's the reality in the UK, planning permission is only one part of the process. Two completely different systems control your project: building regulations and planning condition discharge. If you don't understand the difference, your project can face delays, enforcement action, and extra costs. So in this video, I'll explain both clearly, simply, and without confusing jargon, so you can move forward with confidence. What are building regulations? Building regulations are the technical and safety standards that control how buildings are constructed in the UK. They make sure your building is structurally safe, fire, safe energy, efficient, properly ventilated, accessible, and healthy. They cover areas like structure, fire safety, insulation, drainage, and accessibility. Here's a key point many people miss. Building regulations are completely separate from planning permission. Even with planning approval, your project can still be non-compliant if building regulations are ignored. Building regulations are handled by local authority building control, or a private approved inspector. Inspections happen during construction, and once approved, you receive a completion certificate, essential for selling or refinancing your property. What is planning condition? Discharge. When planning permission is granted, councils attach planning conditions. These are legal requirements, not optional. Common conditions include external materials approval, drainage strategies, construction management plans, landscaping details. Conditions usually fall into 3 stages. 1. Before work starts. 2. During construction. 3. After completion. Planning condition discharge means submitting drawings and reports to the council and receiving written confirmation that each condition is approved. If pre-commencement conditions are not discharged, you cannot legally start work, even with planning permission. Key differences: building regulations, safety and technical compliance, managed by building control, result completion certificate, planning condition discharge. Planning control and impact, managed by the planning authority, result written discharge confirmation. Different systems, different approvals, both legally required. How we help at Zevlo. At Zevlo.com, we help homeowners and developers across the UK with building regulations, drawings and approvals, planning condition, discharge submissions, council-ready documentation, clear step-by-step guidance. Our goal is simple: keep your project compliant, legal and moving forward without stress. So remember this: planning permission alone is not enough. Building regulations keep your building safe. Planning condition discharge keeps your project legal. Get both right and your project moves forward smoothly. If you're planning a build in the UK and want expert support, visit Zevlo.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.